Look at this Kundali. There is number 1 written in the first house. Do you know what that means? It means your Aries rising. And here's something interesting. Now, if you look at the birth charts of army officers, police personnel, and sports persons, you'll most likely find Aries rising very frequently. But there is more. In this video, I'll talk about Aries rising. And trust me, this rising sign is not for the weak hearted. To find out why, stay till the end. Now, let's begin. Let's talk about first house. The first house is all about personality, physical appearance, and overall vitality. Aries is a fiery, movable sign ruled by Mars, right? The planet of action and courage. So, what happens when Mars energy sits in your personality itself? The first thing you'll notice is their bold presence. They have innate masculine energy, athletic build, strong features, often sharp cheekbones. These people are full of energy. They cannot sit idle. They always need action. They are courageous, bold, and direct. But here's the catch. This same fire can make them impulsive and short tempered. They react fast, sometimes before thinking. And this one habit alone can either make them leaders or create unnecessary conflicts in their life. Because of this energy, they thrive in fields like the army, police, sports, or any career where courage and action are required. Now, the second house. Now, things get interesting here. The second house is all about wealth, family, and voice. Here sits Taurus, ruled by Venus, the planet of luxury and beauty. So, how does a fiery Aries personality handle a Venusian wealth house? Now, these individuals often invest in art, music, design, luxury goods, or beauty related industries. But wealth for them is not just money, it is taste, it is collection, it is aesthetics. They may collect vintage cars, paintings, antiques, luxury items, and here's something beautiful. They often have a very sweet voice, magnetic voice. Many Aries risings don't even realize how attractive their voice is. Now, third house. Third house represents communication, siblings, and courage. Now, Gemini sits here, ruled by Mercury, right? Now, this is powerful. Why? Because you already have Mars in personality and now Mercury in communication. That combination creates bold speakers. They can be excellent writers, journalists, content creators, media personalities. But because Gemini is a dual sign, their relationship with siblings can fluctuate. One day extremely loving, another day completely detached. This is interesting dynamic, right? Now let's talk about fourth house. The fourth house represents mother, home, and emotional comfort. Now Cancer ruled by the moon sits here. Now here's the emotional layer of Aries rising. Behind that bold exterior, there's a very sensitive emotional core. They are deeply attached to their mother and birthplace. They may appear strong outside, but emotionally they crave security. And if emotional security is disturbed, their fire becomes unstable. Now let's talk about fifth house. Now this is a very fiery combination. Leo in the fifth house ruled by the sun. This brings pride in children, creativity and romance. Their children often become a source of their pride and recognition. But here's something important. In romance, ego clashes can happen because when sun energy mixes with Mars rising energy, both want leadership, right? So the real question is, can they learn partnership instead of dominance? Now, if they do, their love life becomes powerful. If not, ego battles begin. Talk about sixth house. The sixth house is all about enemies, competition, and daily routine. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, sits here. Now, this is strategic power. Aries rising doesn't just fight emotionally, they fight intelligently. They defeat enemies using logic, analysis, and ideas. Now, this makes them excellent lawyers, debaters, strategists. They don't just attack, they calculate. Now, let's talk about seventh house. Now, here comes balance. Libra in the house of marriage. Aries rising is fire, Libra is air, right? So, marriage becomes the balancing factor in their life. They are often attracted to refined, artistic, beautiful partners. But here's the twist. The spouse teaches them balance. The universe sends them someone who calms their fire. Marriage becomes a lesson in harmony. Now let's talk about 8th house. This is intense. Scorpio in the 8th house, ruled again by Mars, right? That doubles the intensity. Life will not be smooth and flat. There will be a sudden ups and downs, transformations, and deep emotional experiences. But this also gives strong interest in occult science, astrology, mysticism. Many Aries risings are secretly drawn towards hidden knowledge. Now let's talk about ninth house. The ninth house is spirituality and belief systems. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, sits here. This creates strong faith, strong philosophy, strong belief systems. But here's something to watch. Because Sagittarius is a fire sign, they can become rigid in their beliefs. Once they believe something, it's hard to change their mind. The fire becomes their conviction. Now let's talk about 10th house, house of career. Now Capricorn ruled by Saturn sits here. Here Saturn does something very important. It disciplines the fire of Aries. Without Saturn, Aries can burn out. With Saturn, Aries becomes unstoppable. This combination is excellent for administrative roles, government roles, disciplined professions, structured leadership. Mars gives action, Saturn gives patience. Together, they create long term success. Now, 11th house, the house of friends and networks. Aquarius brings mature, unconventional, intellectual friends. They may attract older or wiser circles. Income grows gradually through structured efforts. Finally, 12th house, the spiritual dimension. Pisces sits in the 12th house, ruled by Jupiter. Now, this gives vivid dreams, strong intuition, deep connection to the subconscious. They may receive, signs, symbols, intuitive flashes. They are charitable, compassionate, spiritually inclined, but sometimes they may prefer living in imagination rather than harsh reality. And that becomes their spiritual lesson. Now, this is all about Aries rising, all 12 houses explained. Now, if you are into astrology, law of attraction, spirituality, productivity, personal development, then please do subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.